Reserve time.
Hello, welcome back for Game 3, the deciding game of our first Best of 3 series today of the Summit 6 China Qualifiers, brought to you by Beyond the Summit. Of course, now my name is Hades, and here we are, Newbee versus ig.Vitality, both these teams never giving up when it comes to the Bounty Hunter and Rikimaru fight. So, ig.Vitality, they took Game 1 with the Riki, Newbee taking Game 2 with the Bounty Hunter. So in Game 3, I'm not sure whether it's going to be a pattern, or are we going to see the Bounty Hunter just prevail, as both these teams, both these heroes, whenever they had the chance, always worked to their full potential and what they could do, scouting the enemy's movements, depending on who had the better laning. So it's still going to be the same bans coming up from both sides. You don't want to give Sakata that OD, and you don't want to give Newbee that Drow Ranger. In this case, you don't want to. I feel you shouldn't give Faceless Void away to KP. You just don't want to give Void. Void has been such an essential hero for these two teams in the way they've been fighting so far. And this has been a really exciting series. And now in this Game 3, I'm just really excited to see who's going to secure this series for themselves and proceed further into the summit. And don't forget, the LAN is going to be November 16th to 20th, I believe. Oracle being the second pick for Newbee, so our mysterious stand-in. Alright. He's gonna get a lot of kills again. If he had, if he performs like how he did in the previous game, almost felt like his Oracle was like a core, getting triple kills here and there, purifying flame nukes. Just really wow. So, meanwhile, Axe gonna pick up from iG.V again, as in July, hopefully he'll have a better time.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Newbee, you're gonna ban out against iG.V.
Radiant team ban. Newbees turn to ban.
They do ban out the Storm Spirit this time, so don't want to give that to Sakata.
Seconds remaining.
This is very, very difficult if you're thinking from both sides, as from a drafter's point of view. Like, both these teams, the way they've been approaching the fights, it always seems very calculated, very correct, but sometimes it's just lacking when it comes to the team fights, especially when who initiates, when both these teams are so dependent on inJuly and KP to start the fights. So maybe, you can tell that these two teams, they play a very similar style of Dota. From observation, they really like the Riki and Bounty, because they're always playing this vision game very strongly. Hopefully, Newbee, now that they found the momentum a tiny bit, ig.Vitality, maybe they might come up the Great Wall of China and just stop that. By taking out the Slaughter for themselves, they will deny Vitality the Juggernaut pick. And Vitality, well, we'll see what they'll pick up for Paparazzi this time. Could be deciding to play a Slark. Luna. Sven is still available as well. Go for the manly strat, the 5 melee strat. Make it the Chinese dream. Alright, so they will ban SC Invoker. Nope, not gonna see that. No siree. Very unfortunate. Well, yesterday when I was doing the Southeast Asian games, was very, very lucky to watch the Mushi Shadow Fiend, who doubled the enemy carry's farm, or rather he had doubled the farm of the enemy's carry. And we saw an Ice Timbersaw as well, so that was crazy. Hopefully today we'll see some trademark heroes coming up.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Alright, so Newbee, let's see. They have yet to pick up a core, so this should give them a bit of insight with how they want to approach this game. Maybe with a slightly different draft. Tide is still available. Maybe pick up a KP hero for initiation. But Void is still available as well, so you want to think Do you want to give that away? You want to pick it up? Or will they just go Huskar? Haven't seen a PA yet. It will be the Timbersaw, so SC Timbersaw.
Radiant team pick.
Currently, you look at ig.vitality, they do not have enough damage. And a safe lane Void. Unlikely. So this could actually even end up going to Newbee.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Third pick. You could do that jungling axe if you want to be really greedy. Synergy with Dark Seer is really strong. But you probably want some sort of silence, some really strong magic damage to deal with the Timbersaw, otherwise you have no way of killing him for now.
Silencer.
They will go for the silencer, so alright, getting rid of his intelligence making you very dumb. How will Newbee respond to this? You need some sort of way to just like at least be able to back up from the fights or keep on going, so you need either really tanky or really mobile heroes. Actually, I just realized it's been a while since we saw like a Storm Spirit.
Reserve time.
Sorry, not Storm Spirit, a Centaur into the competitive scene. It's been a while. Alright, so Newbee. We'll go for the Sven. Lots of tanky heroes.
Radiant team pick.
To a certain extent, Sven can be seen as a way to play against Timbersaw because of how like he has just a crazy amount of damage, especially with when he gets items like Daedalus, he could burn to a Silver's Edge, but ig.vitality decide, let's go for the Lifestealer Infest combo. Alright. Means they want to fight early. Newbee's side is just about securing the laning stage, so they will have slightly more passive lanes.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
So they do need a mid laner now. Mirana's still available and Newbee could look to ban that out. They will ban out the Death Prophet on their side, so both teams really don't want to give away the chance of letting that hero come into play. Yeah, Death Prophet can be really annoying against the Sven as well, even though they have good heroes to deal against her.
Radiant team pick.
But they will ban out the Sand King, so helping the lifesteal, securing the Lifestealer's lane. I like it. Caustic Finale can be really bad for Lifestealer, so it's good ban. But now picking Sakata's hero. I just realized that iG.V liked to pick up Sakata's hero the last.
5 seconds remaining.
Emphasizing a lot on the mid laner to create space. So Newbee.
Reserve time.
Well, like I said, Mirana's still in the pool. They have a bit under a minute to decide. So other heroes which could be thrown out there. Like we really haven't seen a Zeus in a while. Heroes which could help to cope with the Sven. Maybe not so much a Wind Ranger. Alchemist is still available as well. They could decide to go for an Alchemist. Shadow Fiend.
Newbee's turn to pick.
This is a really risky pick. Like I can see the appeal behind it. Because for example, like Fnatic, they would play this Shadow Fiend against a Timbersaw, but you would need a Slaughter for that so that you completely get rid of reactive armor.
10 seconds remaining.
But Sven being there, the Shadow Fiend,
5 seconds.
the appeal would probably be for the presence of the Dark Lord, not so much on... Yeah, but Shadow Fiend is still very squishy. He needs to have an amazing lane. Timbersaw is able to take care of him unless the Shadow Fiend gets to a BKB.
5 seconds
could be into Silver's Edge, and we'll see the Queen of Pain. So it's going to be the return of the former meta heroes, as SC will be playing Quap, a high risk, high return hero, KP Timbersaw. This is fresh. This is really fresh. So, just really wow. It's definitely been a while since we saw a queen, since we last saw a Queen of Pain versus Shadow Fiend matchup. Game is tough. Alright, so here we are again, SC and Sakata going back to their roots. We'll see who is able to secure themselves that slightly better laning stage, which could snowball. And SC, they have a tons, obviously lots of way to do with Paparazzi after the Rage. So here we are, guys, ladies and gentlemen, Game 3, iG.V versus Newbee. Now on the Radiant side, Paparazzi playing the Life Stealer, Sakata on the Shadow Fiend, Dogfights again on the Rikimaru with Super playing on the Silencer, in July playing on the Axe. On the Die side for Newbee, you have Kaka playing on the Bounty Hunter, SC playing on on the Queen of Pain, U9 on the Sven. You have the Mysterious stand-in playing on the Oracle, and KP playing on the Timbersaw. Alright, so yeah, SC and U9, they were former Tongfu players, as Newbee has actually just acquired Tongfu's operations. It's like Arsenal and Manchester City. Take all your players! Maybe Ajax and Barcelona. Similar. But you guys get the point. Or do you guys have a basketball example I can use?
30 seconds to battle.
Alright, so we might see a level 1 engage. Shadow Fiend doesn't have any base damage to really fight now. But they do get a nice Observer Ward here, which blocks up the camp placed by Dogfights. And the Sentry there to block the hard camp as well. Yeah, they will just avoid the bottom side. With the Fortune Center to Kaka, they will find Paparazzi and the Stormhammer. Paparazzi, you don't want to die here, but I don't think you have a choice. Goodbye to the fountain you go! U9 finding first blood. And it's actually going to be an aggressive lane coming out from the side of Newbee. So by blocking out the camps, not much loss as KP against in July. It's going to be another matchup between these two players. Which offlaner will outskill the other in the lane? Who will get the better? So Sakata already in this lane, getting the souls. Getting those souls. Very low right click against SC. Dogfights here to try and buy a bit of space. Looking for the Fortune Zen on Kaka. I like this combo coming out from Newbee. They go into Super. Can they find him? The Stormhammer comes out. Super will go down. Nope, not stealing any intelligence. There's none to steal. So Bounty Hunter getting that Silencer, very nicely done. And I like the synergy once again from the Oracle into Kaka. That Fortune Zen trick, very, very annoying. And Super back into the lane. Arcane Curse not really able to do much as they try for another try. It actually does connect into Paparazzi. But with the Mango, well, they popped the Mango for this. Paparazzi, he started it out with 1 point into the Feast, not so much for the Rage just yet. Sakata's lane will be very evened out, the Queen of Pain now, as he does have Raise. Let's see, he has to be careful. I don't think you want a man fight here. Looking for the Raise! No! 20 HP will salve up. Very, very close, but Sakata now will decide to go into SC. Does he have a Fairy Fire? Yes, he will pop it. No, does not get the medium raise off, and Sakata will end up going down to SC. So outplayed. Very, very aggressive play coming out from SC as he goes for 2 points into the Shadow Strike. And now actually top lane, KP finding the kill onto the Axe. You don't want a man mode, so machine beats buff man from the gym. Sakata, no, looking for the smoke screen. Unfortunately not. I think, yeah, Queen of Pain sensed the danger. Tried for the body block, so a bit of sneaky play there. But the minute that he knew that his hero is being blocked, blinks back. Good reflexes. A good game sense. Now super against U9, he's just gonna throw a couple of glaives out. Not much he can do to harass this Sven, who is actually below in terms of last hits compared to your lifestealer. So Kaka now coming to the middle lane to try and get SC an even bigger advantage here against Sakata. Look at Sakata's positioning, he's hugging the tower. Going for Janada, yep. Oh, can he get it off here? Dogfights are so unfortunate. Doesn't have the mana to commit the E-raise as well. And it's really hard to salve up against the Queen of Pain because of the Shadow Strike. Kaka's just gonna suicide himself, you know? Take care of little trolls. Wah. Now SF will be able to salve up at last. Bottle is well on the way. After one more creep. This lane's kind of died down a bit, but 4-0 in favor of Newbee. They have themselves a pretty big edge. Axe, very, very wary of getting too close to KP, who has 3 points in the reactive armor. So, yeah, I don't think you want to man mode against that at all, because the Keelix damage is just too low right now. Let's see, going for the Shadow Strike again. Sakata very low. Might think about going for the raise, but blinks out, and Sakata, no. So at least with the bottle he can... Oh, but Bounty Hunter may be able to snipe this? I don't think so. Oh yes, Bottle Crow. Bottle Crow gets one. Will he find the second? Yes, he gets the bottle snipe. Okay, not the bottle snipe, but the courier snipe. And now they will go for Sakata. This SF in the world effect. They put the ward down trying to find him. And Kaka finds Sakata. Is trying for the deny, but Kaka the Shuriken toss proving too much. And this SF has been locked down. Which is... Yeah, that's why I thought this was a very risky pick. So this lane's kind of evened out. They did get the kill on the paparazzi early on, but now he has the level advantage over U9. Last hit's the same. KP's having a ball of a time here. Can't really die in this lane. Already has the level 6. No points in the timber chain just yet. Reactive armor. Best spell to use. And actually Bounty to kill the SF again. Can they find a counter kill onto Kaka? Doesn't have dust. Okay, he should die to the last word. So Silencer gets himself +2. Queen of Pain versus SF matchup. So maybe he's just a bit rusty. But yeah, SF will be forced to go to the jungle. But this ward over here scouts out if there are any potential stacks. 6-1 Newbee find themselves at a great lead. Great start for SCCC. In July, looking for a bit of a call maybe. He wants to find a call. Can he find a call? Nope. KP's even walking to the towers. He's not afraid. Now he will be. They find a call. Doesn't know that Dogfights is there. Can they find a silence? Yes, they will. Needs a dunk. Yes, we do find a dunk. Axe. Getting one kill on the Timbersaw. A bit of help from Dog. And Kaka, they go into Sakata again. Sakata, the worst game of your life. 0-4. Still alive. Will finally go down to the Bounty Hunter. Now they want to go for the super. Orb of Venom. Go to Janada and a bit Shuriken toss. He will go down. So 8-2 SC, 2-0 and 4. Your bounty is 4-2-2. And your SF is just really, really far behind. CS, lol.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Kaka has been an amazing hero in this middle lane. Being a huge pest. SF's gonna try and jungle in this secret shop camp. That's how desperate he is. Top lane, I think they want to try again to find a call to KP. The silence is there. If they can get some of intelligence and the dunk, one more going their way. Lifestealer pause. And alright, so they find themselves a bit more relief by killing off KP. But at the same time, this SF. Soup Yao? Alarm? What? Alright, so for now, gonna show you guys net worth. Lifestealer and Axe on top. ig.V is getting bigger and bigger edge thanks to these gangs to KP, who had a good start early on. It's still kind of even. When you look at net worth, it's kind of Newbee's favor. SC having an amazing start. Now ig.V could even start cutting creep waves in a bit since he does have the Tranquils, but a bit low, so doesn't want to take that risk, especially against KP. Still no point in the Timber Chain. Bottom lane, Stormhammer doesn't really connect, but Paparazzi now popping the open wounds. He's gonna go straight for U9. Can he find a kill here? Alright, so tough game, tough game.
Top tower is under attack.
Now we're looking for that infest combo. This can be very, very annoying. They can go straight for the stand-in. There we go. One dead stand-in coming your way. And Dogfights could just pay for it if his life, as KP is going to use Game Sense and trying to find if SC comes in. Nope. Okay, there we go. Whirling Blades will finish off. Can we find Paparazzi as well? He doesn't have mana. The Chakram forward doesn't have a Timber Chain. So KP not finding, but they do find the Riki. So the both supports dying. Sad game. Sakata is going to have a much easier time in this lane. Super 3 points into that last word. That's a really fancy nuke. Just gonna try and get some damage onto Kaka. Now Blink Dagger up onto the Axe. They can try for a smoke. Yep, smoke has already been brought up. They will try for a fight here. If they can find SC, that would be the comeback gold for Sakata. They're now looking for, coming for the backstep. Looking for Sakata, who does have the range up, so he did absorb quite a bit of that damage. And now the Fortune's End. If they can find Dogfights, who does use tricks with the trade to duke it. So nothing much for now. KP gonna start cutting away the creep wave by using that level 4 reactive armor. Very, very nice time for him. Tough game. The Sonic Wave catches him at the very end. Talk about pushing the heroes to your limits, SC. And now we're finding a call from ig.V. He doesn't have a blink. The Fortunate End's going to be there. Fate's Edict saving him for now, but SCC will be healed up by the Oracle and will just blink out, even popping the regeneration rune. Battle Hanger does cancel it, but anyways, he does survive, so that's a big thing. 3-0 and 5. 0-5 SF. Tough game. And they didn't get the big kill which they really wanted from ig.V. SF is just half the net worth of your Queen of Pain right now. Paparazzi's gonna build up into that armlet. And I think they will try for a smoke here in between these three heroes. Kaka. Nope. Okay, now they will. Or they could just bump into the Riki. They find the Riki. Do they have detection? They pop the sentries down, but no, immediately tracked up. Tricks of the Trade gonna save him for now. But he should go down nonetheless to Dogfights, who does blink up to ig.V. Good teamwork. They're gonna try to go for a bit more. Now the call onto Kaka. One dead bounty hunter coming away. The Chakram's gonna fly and the global silence. They do not get the dunk onto Kaka. And Axe, okay, they still get the kill. Bit of silence going his way. Ding, ding, ding. +2. And no, they're in. Alright, blinks away. KP, Queen of Pink finishing off the Riki, but KP should die here. Reactive armor being a huge pain. They just can't kill him. The Infest not getting the nuke damage in the nick of time. KP gonna regen up. He's gonna Timber Chain away and now on the hunt. Looking for the Phase to get. Oh, does a lot of damage to Paparazzi. Now the call coming out. KP should be going down here. -2. The raise, there we go. And Super gets +4 intelligence. This is gonna slowly pile up. Queen of Pain building to a yields. 4-0 and 5. Sven's like, guys, I'm farming. I'll come back later. We'll just see whether he decides to go for the Helm of Dominator or will he decide to go for that armlet build. But it's been a while since we last saw that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dogfight's gonna be leading the charge in terms of scouting. He should be able to find U9, doesn't want to stand too close to that cleave damage. But he does find the Sven and they will go hunting. Already popped the war cry. This could be pretty big if they find him farming the camp. But nope, no one's gonna be there. Bottom lane, Kaka. They can try to go into Paparazzi, who does have the armlet. Will not get the scream damage out onto him.
under
But Sven's already at the bottom lane, doesn't have any way to initiate just yet. Paparazzi will just run, has it infest, not yet. Okay, 15 more seconds. Fortune's then gonna fly. Oh, here comes Timbersaw, very, very angry, scaring him off, and they will get the tier 1.
fortified. Dire's
KP already building into the Bloodstone. Now looking, I'll be inside dog. Let's go.
Dire's middle
My
tower
trusty
is
steed,
under
lead the
attack.
way.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
If they can kill the Queen of Pain, that's a really big kill, but it's very, very tough. They have the smoke screen, they will try for it anyways. There we go, smoke screen, infest combo. Can they kill SC? I think they can. One more. Lifestealer gets 450 gold, big kill. And Kaka gonna lay out the tracks now to Paparazzi and dogfights. Never underestimate that infest combo. Super with a silence, global silence available. They can try for a kill here for a fight down the middle lane. Taking all your intelligence. Lifestealer's gonna start chipping away. They wanna go, they're getting very aggressive to find for a blind call in July. Not gonna find anyone, but that should be the tier 1 mid. The tracks once again flying out.
Dire's middle tower
Dogfights
has
just stalking Kaka. Oh, I want that booty.
fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So there's Newbee's vision around this tier 1 area, but it's gone. So you look at the iG.V wards, very, very nicely placed. They have good vision in front of the tier 2 around the Ancients area in case the Sven wants to clear stacks. He does go for the armlet build, so U9 not going to be so farm reliant. He wants to fight early. And if they can find the bounty hunter, I think they know that he's there. If they can kill him, that'd be a really big kill. Sentry spots a dogfight, so Kaka will just back off.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, he
tower
spots him out,
is
so they
under
will just
attack.
run. And Sakata goes back to farming, probably BKB or Dragonlance. SC, still not sure what he's going for with the double nulls. It's gonna be the Yules. Wouldn't scale that badly into a Veil of Discord as well. They pop the dust, they find Kaka. Kaka. Oh, they're still going for this anyway. They want the last word, get a bit of extra damage maybe. No, they won't get the kill. So Sven goes back to farming, maybe an Echo Saber or a Blink Dagger. KP wants the Bloodstone first. I mean, for Kaka, does he build into a mech, the utility? Silencer still not yet getting to the Midas, which you usually see on these very greedy silencers. X, with the Lifestealer inside him, they will try looking for something.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Currently smoked up. In July, maybe looking for SC, but he's all the way tucked away comfortably into the trees. Super gonna be following behind at the global silence just in case, but SC will immediately TP out. So this is iG.V with a wasted smoke gank as Newbee dodge a bullet. The Yosept is a very good item against the global silence, helps you juke for now. And they will just fight around the Roche area. Yeah, the ward scouting it out. They will just go for the wards. They'll go towards the ward. Queen of Pain immediately blinking. Such passive movement coming out from Newbee, and they're very good. They're very accurate at dodging these fights. Sakata is happy to just go back to farming first. He is catching up to net worth. That's just the power of the SF. It will be the BKB.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So anyways, this opens up the map a bit for the SF, getting a bit more space. But iG.V have committed 3 heroes walking around doing nothing for quite a long time.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kaka's already scouted in July. He already knows where they are. Could just try to track, but Super has sentries, so doesn't want to take the risk.
Is under attack. Radiant's
Right, now he gets it out. Lifestealer will just go back to farming. Finally comes outside and enjoy the sunlight. SC needs one more item. BKB on his side wouldn't be that bad. Ags. Orchid not so much. It's great against the SF, but the BKB is coming up in good time. Timbersaw has a lot to do this game to create better scaling for the Queen of Pain.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so 11 to 7, net worth, just barely in favor of iG.V. EXP wise, is slightly in favor of Newbee. And Queen of Pain will be going for an Axe. Unless I'm mistaken, and it's a Skadi. Oracle not getting the kills which he had back in the previous game, 0, 1, and 5. So no such luxury this game. Paparazzi is building towards the Desolator, 400 more gold. Queen of Pain will die very easily thanks to that actually. Axe ready to blade me on Blink, still haven't seen what he wants to do just yet. KP just completed the Bloodstone. And now they will try for another smoke. Bottom lane, another smoke as well from the side of Newbee. So they're just baiting out the bottom lane. Might be in for a fight. If they can find the track kills, that would be really, really big for Newbee. So both assassins right next to each other. Lay down the sentry to get the track out. Bumping into each other, they will go blink forward right into Sakata. The global silence now comes out. Can they bring Sakata down? Looking for the Requiem of Souls. Will not be enough damage into U9. He's still alive. Will try to armor toggle his way out of this. The false promise is going to be there. In July, popping the blade mill. Will find a dunk into this Ven. And now Dogfight is running around. Starting with this come out. Lifestealer does kill the Oracle. Bounty Hunter on the double kill. SC running as the Lifestealer does get 2 tasty kills. Meanwhile, SC will die to the Silencer. So another +4 intel going their way. It's going to be a 4 for 3 trade. It's Paparazzi. Getting very, very scary as this Desolator just got completed thanks to that. KP gets 3 Bloodstone charges, so not all was lost. If anything, he's like the best here to stay alive right now. He needs those Bloodstone charges, and with extra gold, he can do so much later on. Right, so Super will be building into the mech. No greedy hero. Oh, they did try for Paparazzi, but he does rage and just TP out. Almost makes it sound like a rage TP. So looking at Newbee, they will go for another smoke with U9. If they can find a big kill, they can potentially do Roshan. But they're pinging at the Riki, who's trying to do what? They find him, dogfights, dead dog. And now they can maybe try to do Roshan. They take care of the ward as well, which was freshly placed. KP will be going for the Shiva's Guard, which is really big against the SF and the and the Lifestealer. So this Timbersaw is really massive. U9 going towards his own BKB. In July, once again with the Lifestealer combo. Going to the top lane, it is pushed out, but Newbee have different sites on another objective, maybe around the Roche Pit area. They want to control this area of the map. In July, just baiting this creep wave. No one's really coming. Okay, maybe U9. He did use his God Strength early on to clear an ancient stack. He could go. He does not have God Strength.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so in July and Lifestealer, once again, that Lifestealer combo really not paying off. Although everyone goes off. And will they find anyone here? Dogfights really wants to go into Kaka. Top lane, the call has already been used onto a creep wave. So very unfortunate. And they don't kill anyone as Newbee tried to invade, also iG.V tried to invade the Newbee jungle, but Newbee just really good at dodging the fights for now. It seems like they've identified the patterns of IG's movement around the map. So they secure the top tier 2. In exchange, may lose the middle tier 1, but should be denied. And hold on, they find U9, now the global silence comes out. U9 cannot armor to toggle his way through this, as he does buy the recipe for his BKB. So getting the Tardy 9 to find the Sven kill. iG.V. Finding themselves maybe a bit of much necessary momentum. And now they even pop the dust. They're going to find Kaka looking for the call from in July. He's going to find a call now to Kaka, but is there any follow-up? They need one more spin. We need a dunk. There we go. False promise indeed. And Sakata, very low. Like, but at the same time, because of the nature of the hero, this SF pick has really paid off. Queen of Pain has not been able to catch up in terms of farm. 4, 2, and 7. We haven't seen any other kills for quite a while on this Queen of Pain. Sonic Wave, just the lack of damage. And this Sonic Wave has been really absolutely amazing and key in iG.V staying in this game. KP could be building to a Lotus Orb as well, just so he can debuff the Silencer as he's going to start cliff jungling. No, he's not staying there forever. It's not going to be like that 8 minutes onto the cliff kind of thing. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Right, so bottom lane. Oh, looks like they may have found Kaka. They popped the Battle Hunger. If they can find him here again. Is he actually diving for this? No, he's not. So that should be the tier 1 bottom lane. As a Blink Dagger just got bought up by the SF. Alright, so they start bashing away, and with this Desolator, towers do fall very easily. And this makes things much easier for iG.V to actually control the Roche area as well. To a certain extent, it's more evened out. But anyways, now they're looking for a call. ig.Vitality doesn't really get it in first combo. Now he will come outside, finding the Oracle. 2 hits instantly gone. And wow, that damage output Oracle is just really too squishy. U9 blinking forward. Gonna try and complete that BKB before he fights. Timbersaw, Lotus Orb. Yep, this is really good at debuffing, especially during the Global Silence period. Kaka. Buckler. Super not yet at that level 11. He's gonna share the EXP with Sakata. With Blink, BKB, defensive items, he's just depending so much on his natural DPS. Sven almost feels like he should have just gone for the Helm of Dominator because he's been farming Ancients, stacking Ancients, hasn't made much difference. But now with the BKB, they could look to try and take a fight here. Top lane, heals up, and this. Oh, but no, counter Yules. Spin up in the end, the Sonic Wave now comes out. It doesn't really matter as he does hit the Aghanim Scepter, so it's a very short cooldown. And now the track up, this will be a tier 2 taken away. iG.V very evenly 14 to 15 against Newbee. And right now the way, from the movements of the teams, it almost feels like Newbee are slowly lagging behind ig.Vitality, who do have a tiny net worth advantage, just a bit under 1,000. They find a call onto KP. Can they kill KP off? That's the thing. Nope, the smoke screen's gonna be there, but of course with the Lotus Orb he will be A-OK. And they will just go to farm Ancients. That's a double stack they do spot. And Roshan's not going to be up for another 2 minutes. Sakata could be a Manta style. Unless he wants to go for a Skadi, which would be a really good item against Sven. Alright, so Paparazzi gets a ton of gold in July. Looking for a call. If they can find Kaka, that's a very easy kill. But no, they're going into the enemy jungle. Kaka did not spot that out. They could just go for U9 if they find him. Dogfights needs to go a bit further forward. Kaka from the secret shop area is going to try and get the tracks out, at least get some vision, especially onto ig.Vitality. But the Yule steps up into the air, they call, they find Kaka, very easy kill, goodbye, rest in pieces, and the dunk to follow from the axe. Good day indeed. So KP, haven't really seen much from him yet. But the cores are all very evenly farmed. The distribution is quite even. Except for Yax, who is slowly... He's pretty much been the lifestealer's Uber. And in that case, he hasn't been able to catch up on farm. Alright, so looking at U9, next item, maybe a Daedalus on his part. Some really strong items. he's still really waiting. This really requires some patience. Like, he's been standing there for a good minute, just waiting for someone to show. But Newbee are like, alright, if there's an empty lane, let's just not bite the bait. And now with the buckler, they will proceed to take themselves to bottom tier 2. Riki is just scouting out U9 and SC, who is trying to farm up his next item, maybe a BKB of his own. U9 needs more damage. This global silence has been such a pain in the butt. They already have the mech, so that's gonna be some extra HP and armor going the way of iG.V, as Roshan will spawn fairly soon. Actually, it wasn't, no, it was just reclaimed. Not so much. Yeah, I don't think it is up in 2 minutes. But in July, forever of the Lifestealer, this lovely couple. KP will now go for that Shiva's guard, so tons of plate mail armor. Dogfights, they're looking for a counter kill right now. They can for SC, the smoke screen not in the nick of time if they can kill anyone, but Newbee immediately TP out. Good response. Alright, so looking at your bounty hunter, going towards Greaves, could be going for that pipe as well. But the Crimson Guard would be actually pretty OP, or even a Solar Crest. And I think they're kind of edging around in July. They know he doesn't have the call. Super has the Global Silence at the ready and the smoke up from Newbee U9. They're gonna go right in and they pop the God Strength as well. Now the Global Silence, can he kill in July? Yo steps up into the air, KP, and now here comes Sakata, the Requiem of Souls, pops the BKB. He's gonna try and go to KP, but U9 does too much damage with that God Strength. And Sakata, this, oh my god, that Sonic Wave. Clips him just at the very end. Axe will be forced to buy back, or rather he does buy back very weirdly. And U9 now man moding against Paparazzi. The false promise is going to be that Dogfight's going to lay out the smoke screen for that misrate. But now sabotages his teammate. Paparazzi will now infest. No, unfortunately that hook does not catch heroes. Riki's going to find a kill. And now here comes in July. Queen of Pain the double kill into the silencer and the lifestealer all the way to the back end. And that's going to be in July running back as he does not want to have a dieback. So Newbee bursting back into life. They find the use up into the air. In July now we will go back to counter Yules. Can he get the kill here? In July going for the call. The Fortune Sign keeps him in place. The Blade Mail, and there will be a dieback onto iG.V as they lose 4 heroes, but the Axe died twice. So effectively a 5-for-1. Oh, I didn't get the fight recap. There we go. So yeah, a 3700 gold swing going the way of Newbee. And that's gonna open things up for them, as you can just see there was just really good movement coming up from Newbee. Then July caught out in a very bad place, and iG.V fighting where they did not want to fight. And you don't want to man mode against the Sven. That BKB saved him. They probably timed it a bit wrong as Shadow Fiend tried to go for the Requiem onto the Sven. The damage reduction is there, but Sven just hits way too hard. We'll be going for the Assault Cuirass. So Newbee are actually very stacked when it comes to armor. So 16 to 20, you can see the gold graph just go that one direction. Oh, they find Super, the Timber Chain forward, and the Chakram. KP wants Bloodstone charges. He will find Bloodstone charges. And that'll be Queen of Pain SC who finishes off the Silencer. Now U9 joining the party. I think they want to go for a bit more. They do find Paparazzi, but there's no mana on SC, so he will not be able to go. Going towards that Hex right now. And they are walking around the Roche area. Now Newbee, asserting dominance on the map, will try to secure this general area, just so they're able to take it. Oh no. Alright, so Kaka now with 1.1k. Plenty of gold. Roshan will respawn in 1 minute 35. In July needs a BKB. KP is just so farmed right now and so tanky. iG.V just don't have a solution for it. So this SF pick, he's gonna have a Skadi now, realizing that buyback will not be useful. Because once you throw your Requiem, what can you do if you die? Super has a global silence. We'll see whether iG.V choose to do anything with it. I think the most deciding point for iG.V in these fights It's because they have not been able to capitalize with the Infest bombs. And hold on, Queen of Pain to destroy the Riki. Happens to have a sentry there. Very, very unfortunate. And that's going to be a mega kill streak for SC. Heading towards the Roche Pit. Now they're just going to wait around that area. Will iG.V up? They will go for a smoke, but under the ward. Very, very unfortunate. And now they will go once again in the wrong direction. Newbee all the way to the east of the map. Alright, so KP now going for a halberd of his own. Wow, this is just maximum tank. And Newbee are like, okay, we have the advantage. We're gonna pick the fight, not you guys. iG.V inside the Roche Pit. Chakrum's gonna fly. It does scout in July. Will they go looking for the stun? No, but the BKB and the use up to Jukes. U9 alone by himself. This could be a disaster. Sonic away from the top wave. Now the comes at the global silence. The Requiem Soul is gonna come out. Triple U9, and they'll be in July dead. Lifestealer does kill the Sven, however. Dogfights now they want to kill somebody. Can they kill KP? The Lotus Orb is gonna be there. They don't have enough damage. SC all the way on the cliff. Can they kill him off? He will blink out. KP needs to back out. So without the Sven, this could actually be iG.V's Roshan. And hold on, they find Kaka. Kaka goes down. 2 heroes down, and that will be the gem as well. Very, very big kill. Nice global silence coming out. Like Newbee, when you commit those BKBs, that's just so early. There's just no way to deal with the global silence. And that IR Scotty, and especially with the Sven TPing in alone, like blinking in alone like that, that was just really, really risky and dangerous. Sonic Wave comes out, not able to snipe the Roshan, and there'll be Lifestealer picking up the Aegis. Alright, so Paparazzi with his own AC, that's understandable now why Sven has to go for an AC. But I still feel the Daedalus would have been a much better choice, because they need that surprise crit damage to take out the Lifestealer and the Shadow Fiend. And the Shadow Fiend's getting very, very big. Like, he's been able to flash arm so quickly. He's about to surpass the Queen of Pain in terms of net worth pretty soon. Like, it's an SF. And this is where you start to see the limitations of SC's Queen of Pain as well. Oh no, the Usurptor, he just blinked in. The smoke screen, they find SC. Now Usurptor to try and purge everything off. He needs to back out. Will he be able to pop the BKB, which he does not have? And that's going to be a dunk from the Axe. Mega kill going the way of iG.V. Looking for a blind call. In July really wants more blood. He's been tracked up, so... Newbee. No buyback for a whole minute on the Queen of Pain. This could be a very big window opportunity for them to take the middle tier 3. Sven's already running all the way back as quickly as his strong legs can. Oh, they want to go straight for KP. Can they kill him off? You know, here comes the global silence. KP, Requiem Souls to try and add extra damage. KP, will he finally go down? Yes, they do bring down the huge beast. He will be up in 10 seconds, and now the fortification will be forced out. Tier 3 middle lane. That tower falls so quickly. And of course the rage, so that stun doesn't really connect, and that should be the melee racks. iG.V, they find the first objective, the real objective, and now infested to creep, and he will just run away. Taxi service. 10% discount. No, is it for real? Like 10% discount in grab car right now, I think. Alright, so they take out the observer ward inside the base, but the damage has been done. The melee barracks is gone. So Newbee struggling to find their form. The fighting Sven has not been able to fight because they've been avoiding the fights. Back to the great initiations. SC just made such a really unfortunate mistake where he just blinks in, commits the Sonic Wave and the Scream, and suddenly Axe just happened to be waiting there with the Lifestealer and the Riki. So you can only dodge for so long, you can only run away from fights for so long. And Timbersaw, very big. Still has 16 Bloodstone charges to spare. Now they're gonna move together. Aegis will be reclaimed in 2 minutes. And iG.V, we'll see whether, you know, they want to do something about that, like forcing a fight. SC, will you go for Lotus Orb of your own? Picks up the plate mail. Could be her on the Assault Cuirass, I don't know. Shiva's God? Lotus Orb. It feels like a Lotus Orb.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
So KP farming very aggressively. The Basher will be brought up into the Lifestealer. Once again inside in July. Looking for a kill. They want to expend that Aegis. But Newbee, this is the part where you need to avoid fighting. Don't give iG.V the chance to use that Aegis. And KP just running as far as he can all the way to the east. To go back farming that hard camp. In July may or may not be able to find him, but no, he will not. So SF will be going towards his butterfly now. BKB still at 7 seconds. You look at your Sven, it's 8-second BKB. Yeah, pretty much only 2 BKBs this game. But the medallion now into the bounty hunter. The solar crest would be a really big item. Will they try for a smoke? No smoke on their side. Oh, actually, yes, they do. Sorry, my bad. And iG.V gonna start charging away. Of course, they could just enter the middle lane and just try for a surprise ambush in the enemy base, but it's very unlikely that they will attempt to do so. Dogfights should be scouted out of the Invis rune. They put the ward down, scouted out by Kaka. This ward is Bane, even though they have a sentry there. This is Bane. They go for the call immediately into KP. The global silence comes out and the Requiem themselves. KP still alive but will finally go down as Dunk is there from the axe. And now we see Injuly now hexed up. The Sonic Wave comes out. Injuly and the stun collected into Timbersaw will be forced to buy back the BKBs. He needs to run right now. And of course he infests into the enemy creep, so that's gonna be a-okay. He's gonna be fine. And they want to keep on going. If they can find KP again. Yep, they find KP. The call. Here comes Paparazzi. And of course the rage doesn't get stunned up. KP. The Lotus Orb is going to be there. Riki just killed the Sven. It's a big kill. And now here comes Sakata going straight for the Oracle. He's going to get hexed up in between all these heroes. Kaka. Oh, that hex from SE just in the nick of time. KP. Now the Shiva's God. He's going to try and do whatever he can. But Paparazzi deals way too much damage. Aegis. And now they go back for the call onto SC. Can they find a lucky bash? SC will go down to the silencer. Plenty of intel going their way as Newbee do not have buyback on their cores, and that will be the range racks. And they will go straight for the bottom lane as well. iG.V may have just won this game. Right here, right now. Really, really big team fight for iG.V. So 2 heroes down, no buyback on their side. iG.V, they find themselves a second lane of barracks, and will they go straight to the top lane? In July, they find a call again. They find KP. Can they kill KP again? Here comes Sakata. They're going to start right-clicking away, throwing all those snowballs. Shadow Fiend, Ice Fiend. KP, well, the False Promise keeps him alive, and the Lotus Orb to boot. Paparazzi wants a bit more blood. No, that'll be the end of that. Butterfly now completed into the Shadow Fiend. And this is where they just back up 23 to 23, 40 minutes in. iG.V find themselves a huge advantage, over 10k net worth for the first time this game. And the EXP also in their favor at 5,000. You want to regenerate? Nah, I'll take it. Oracle, very, very poor. Oh, Sakata. Not sure what you were doing there, but now the global silence comes out. Queen of Pain. Oh no, Paparazzi and Injuline against the wall. They find one. Will they find the Sven? Actually, that's a big kill. Can they find SC? Won't get a lucky bash. Now Injuline Yosap's Timbersaw will get the kill into the axe. And now the Fate's Edict onto Paparazzi. He can't do any attack. He's gonna try. Oh, can he try a man fight here? I don't think he will. He's gonna go for the Oracle. 2-hit KO. And will find KP. And now I think they want to go for KP. Yep, Timber chains forward. Paparazzi does not have Infest. He will die here. So 4 for 2 trade as the Sakata getting caught out, costing his team that fight. Super is going to try and bring SC down. It's going to be a team wipe going the way of Newbee. Do not count them out of this game just yet. Really, really big. So now they will start chipping away into the middle tier 2. Without the Sven, SC needs to transition into some sort of right click. And this plate mill, still not sure what she'll go for. Alright, but if the earn charges, they get back up to pretty decent HP. Mid tier 2 will go down, so a bit of respite going their way, but the 2 lanes of ranged racks have been cleared out by the creeps. KP should be going for that Aghanim Scepter. He will have it after this. Hasn't bought Boots of Travel yet. Or he could just be saving for buyback and then he'll go for the Boots of Travel. Oh, he doesn't have buyback. It's on cooldown. My bad. Alright, so this is where we need to look at buyback status again. The only one with buyback now is your Sven. And anyone else on their team? Yeah, it's gonna be the Oracle and the Bounty Hunter. And the Queen of Pain. Actually, the only people with buyback this game are Newbee. Other than the Axe. Shadow Fiend does not have the money for it. So now Satanic should be well on the way for Sakata so that he can start being more tanky, that extra life. Roshan up in 35 seconds. And of course the scan scouts them out. Kaka in the way. If they find Kaka, this is big. Bounty Hunter gem. Of course they have a counter gem as well. Kaka, thanks for giving away that gem. U9, the BKB, the Requiem of Souls, the damage reduction is going to be there. SC now, the Sonic Wave landing into 3 heroes. Sakata trying to do whatever he can. The Global Silence is going to be there. Paparazzi, you'll step into the air. Riki does finish off the Oracle. Can he find the SCCC? Caught it there. And KP, Lotus Orbs himself. He will try to run away, but here, nice double call from in July. Can he find it? Yep, they find Sven. Will be forced to buy back KP. Getting nibbled on by Paparazzi, and they will find the big Timbersaw. And now when they go for Kaka, Sven coming back into the party looking for the stun. He's gonna land into 2 heroes. Can he bash down dogfights? And Sakata doesn't seem like it as SCCC from the high ground blinks back down. Gonna try for the Fortune's End, does not connect. Oracle getting the Riki. Sakata finds one on the Oracle. He does die back, and that's gonna be SCCC who blinks away. Has a blink again in 2-1, but in that case, he needs to go back. And actually Roshan's up. The gem is on the floor. Very, very big fight. There's 3 buybacks used by Newbee, and they still lose the fight. 4 for 2 trade, 3 buybacks used. If anything, well, actually that was a dieback. It was making it 5 for 2. His Oracle died twice. So now they will find themselves the Aegis, which will go to the SF, and that's going to be the cheese as well. On the floor. 5,000 gold, is it? Or is it 500? 500 gold, I believe. 5,000 is too ridiculous. Yeah. Alright, so Newbee find themselves in a very, very precarious situation. They found themselves a moment, but yeah, this is just going back and forth, back and forth. Things looking very, very disastrous for Newbee, but for them to come back into this, U9 really needs that extra damage boost. But where he can find it is a good question. Shadow Fiend and the Eye of Scuddy and Butterfly, no MKB in sight for Sven. And you look at the Queen of Pain, 3,200 gold. Yeah, it looks like it will be the Lotus Orb. Or it could be just building for a Refresher Orb for the double Sonic Wave. That would be a much better situation, seeing as Queen of Pain still has buyback. So we'll see what she decides to go for. Looking at your axe, he's had some really good he's had some really, really amazing initiations this game. Now waiting inside that base, they're just not able to do anything just yet. Yeah, this Riki has had some star moments as well, constantly sniping off the Oracle, and this is where he's had a very tough time adjusting on where he wants to stand, because every time he tries to do that, tries to get the goal for the false promise, can't really get it off. And they actually take care of the ward. Shadowblade onto Axe. He's gonna go to the bottom lane. Sven, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. Newbee, don't even dare to go and defend the creeps which are invading their base. Only KP dares to stand forward. And with 10 Bloodstone tries to go for the call straight into Unite. Can they bring him down ASAP? They can bring him down. Yes. The false promise will not be saving him from that dunk. And now they find the Oracle. The Abyssal Blade's gonna be there. Lotus Orb will not save you to find 2 kills. No buyback on either. Sonic Wave's gonna be thrown out, but for absolutely nothing. KP, call from in July. This should be the GG fight right here. As yes, they will call the GG. Refresh a Sonic Wave from SC, and he will not be able to do anything Newbee lose 2-1 to ig.V as Sakata still doesn't have a bit of celebratory moment, fountain farming. But absolutely crazy from ig.V as this Queen of Pain pick backfires very heavily against Newbee. Very, very unfortunate. So the SF, yeah, he was 0-4 in lane actually against this SC, who was 4-0-5, but in the end the GPM just proving too much, the flash farming potential of a Shadow Fiend. Paparazzi and Angela having an amazing time, dogfights with the 322, super that global silence constantly on point. They couldn't find any way to jump to the backline to finish him off. KP had a good start, had a lot of Bloodstone charges, just couldn't do anything else with that. And meanwhile, you look at Oracle, the poor sad Oracle, didn't get the kills he wanted this game. So anyways guys, that'll be 2-1 going the way of ig.vitality. So we're gonna take a quick break as we should be starting up for game 2, our second series of the day. So see you guys in a bit. Just gonna change the overlays and all, and if you enjoyed the cast, so if you have feedback, do let me know at HadesDotaTv. See you guys in a jiffy.